Good morning, students. How are you? I'm fine. Myself Avik Roy from the Mathematics Icon channel, your mathematics teacher. Okay, so after a long days, after a long gap, I have started my classes again because I had a lot, actually the extreme temperature, and that's why I was not able to take the classes as well regularly. And for that, due to this reason, I am feeling very much sorry and sorry for the inconveniences. So in this lecture just we are going to solve different questions from the straight line chapter. Okay, so I think the 14 lectures were already given from the straight line chapter, and I think you are becoming very much bored because it is becoming very much lengthy. Okay, so but let me tell you one thing, this straight line chapter is one of the most important chapter for class 11 and 12 as well, and that's why just I am trying to provide more and more concepts and the topics regarding the straight line chapter, because everywhere that you will face the straight line concepts. Okay, so you need to know what type of what type of topics and what type of concepts are there in the straight line chapter, and that's why just I am trying to give you to provide all the conveniences and all the things regarding the straight line chapter, so that you can face so that you can understand various concepts and various things regarding this straight line in the various subjects. Okay, physics, chemistry, and this and in higher studies also. Okay, so that you actually you may actually this you will I think you will remind. Yeah, you will actually just remember my name after getting actually this passed the 12th exams also. Okay, so that's why just I am trying to make me immortal in your mind. So that's why just I am trying to provide all the things regarding the straight line chapter. Okay, so just write the question, today's question. Find the equation of the straight line passes through the point. Find the equation of the straight line passes through the point. Find the equation find the equation of the straight line passes through the point passes through the point and perpendicular to the line, That means a line is passing through this point 3,4 and perpendicular to another line. So as you all know that, and I think it is already discussed in the various lectures also, if two lines are perpendicular, then their slopes multiplication will be -1. Okay, so I think this line is given 3x perpendicular to the line. Equation is given here, 3x plus 2y plus 5. 3x plus 2y plus 5 equals to 0. Okay, so that means this straight line equation 3x plus 2y plus 5 equals to 0, and this line is perpendicular on it, and this line is passing through 3,4 point. So you need to find this straight line equation. Okay, so just try to remember one thing, just if two lines are perpendicular, okay, then their slopes multiplication will be -1, and this concept is very, very important. Everywhere that you will see this type of concepts are being used. Okay, so now you can see given straight line 3x plus 2y plus 5 equals to 0, equation number 1. So if you just rearrange this equation in the form of y equals to mx plus c, slope intercept form, y equals to mx plus c. Now I think at first you need to know what is the slope of this given line. Can you find the slope of this given line? Yes, we can. If the equation is given, then directly you can find, then you can get the slope value. And how can you get the slope value? Just you need to convert the given equation to the form of y equals to mx plus c, where the m value will be the slope of this line. So just see how can you convert this given equation to the y equals to mx plus c. That means twice y equals to minus 3x minus 5. That means y equals to minus 3 by 2 x minus 5 by 2. Here m equals to minus 3 by 2. M equals to minus 3 by 2. Okay, m equals to what? Minus 3 by 2. This is the slope. Okay, slope of this given line. So everywhere that whenever just you need to find you need to get the slope value for the particular line, then obviously then you need to convert this given equation to the slope intercept form. So once you have you convert the equation to the slope intercept form, then you will get the slope of this line. Okay, so that's, I think in this way just you will get the direct slope. So m equals to minus 3 by 2. Now slope of the required line, that means which line is going to be found, that line is perpendicular to the given line. That means what? m1 m2 equals to minus 1. That means I think I told you about the direct formation. Directly you can get the slope of the required line. So agar yahan par if the required line is perpendicular to this given line and this line slope is minus 3 by 2, then what will be the slope of the required line? Just take the reciprocal. 3 by 2 reciprocal means 2 by 3, and the minus sign is there, that will be the plus sign. So this will be the slope of this given line. Okay, now equation of line, I think this required line passing through one particular point which is given in the question, and slope 2 by 3 is. Now slope point form, you can use the slope point form. Slope point form, what do you mean by slope point form? So I think in the various lectures we had used the slope point form. Y minus y1 equals to mx minus x1. This formation is called slope point form. Slope point form. I think various lectures was given regarding this slope point form. So y minus y1 means what? 4. M means 2 by 3, and x minus x1 means this one. So that means 3y minus 12 equals to twice x minus 6. That means twice x minus 3y, twice x minus 3y plus 6 equals to 0. So that means this is the direct equation of the straight line. Okay, direct equation of the straight line. Okay, now next question. Find the foot of the perpendicular drawn from the point. Find the foot of the perpendicular. This type of question is very, very important. Find the foot of the perpendicular drawn from the point 1 comma minus 2 on the line y equals to twice x plus 1. That means one perpendicular is drawn. One perpendicular is drawn from the point to 1 comma minus 2. That means this point is 1 comma minus 2. From this point one perpendicular is drawn on the line y equals to twice x plus 1. Now you need to solve the foot of the perpendicular. Foot of the perpendicular means this point coordinate needs to be found. this point coordinate. This point is called the foot of the perpendicular. Okay, just while you are standing in that means on the floor, that means on the base, then I think on a particular point that you are standing. Okay, so just your particular point will be the foot of the perpendicular. That means perpendicularly you are standing. So that's why your touch point of your feet is called the foot of the perpendicular. Okay, so that means here this line is standing perpendicularly. That means his foot. That means in which particular point his foot touches the ground. This point is called the foot of the perpendicular. Foot of the perpendicular. That means this point is foot of the perpendicular. So this point coordinate needs to be found. So given line. So now question is that how can you find the foot of the perpendicular? How can you find the foot of the perpendicular? This is the given line. Here slope, I think it is already in the form of y equals to mx plus c. Y equals to mx plus c, it is already in the form. Okay, this given line already in the form. Here, so just easily you can get the value of slope. That means m equals to 2. Now, equation of now slope of required line, that means which line is going to be found according to the question that you can see. At least you need to find the equation of the straight line. This equation is already given and this equation is going to be found. Now after that, this line and this line, if you solve these two lines by elimination method, then you can get this intersecting point, and this intersecting point is the foot of the perpendicular that you can see. So at least you need to find this line equation, and this line is already given. So slope of the line, I think this line slope is 2. Now you need to take a reciprocal of this 2, that means 1 by 2, and plus sign is there, that means the opposite sign needs to be used. Minus half, this minus half will be the slope of the required line, that means this perpendicular line. Okay, so equation of perpendicular line is y minus y1 equals to m x minus x1 twice y plus 4 minus x minus plus 1. Okay, x plus twice y minus x plus twice y plus 3 equals to 0. That means this line equation is x plus twice y plus 3 equals to 0, and this line is already given. Now it is your equation number 2 and it is your equation number 1. Now solving, now I think you need to find the foot of the perpendicular. Solving equation 1 and 2. So I think for that I think you will solve this equation number 1 and 2 by using, I think, this elimination method, cross multiplication method, substitution method, comparing method. The various methods are there. At least one method I think supposed to be used here. Okay, so solving 1 and 2, it means twice x minus y plus 1 equals to 0, or x plus twice y plus 3 equals to 0. Okay, now I think you can solve these two equations. Solve these two equations, you will get the foot of the perpendicular. That means this line and this line. If you solve these two equations, then I think this intersecting point, I think it will be figured out. Okay, so this intersecting point is the foot of the perpendicular. Foot of the perpendicular. Foot means the point, the particular point where the perpendicular touches the given line. So that means I think into 1 into 2. So twice x minus y plus 1, twice x plus 4y plus 6 equals to 0 equals to 0. So minus करेंगे ये minus minus. That means minus 5y minus 5 equals to 0. That means y equals to minus 1. Y equals to minus 1. So x plus 2 into minus 1 plus 3 equals to 0. That means x minus 2 plus 3 equals to 0. That means x equals to minus 1. So foot of the perpendicular is minus 1 comma minus 1. This is the answer. Very interesting questions, and this type of questions are very, very important for the board level exams. Okay, so now then find the equation of the straight line parallel to. Find the equation of the straight line parallel to. Next question you go. Find the equation of the straight line next. Find the equation of the straight line parallel to. Find the equation of the straight line parallel to twice x plus thrice y, twice x plus thrice y plus 11 equals to 0, which is such that the sum of its intercepts on the axis is 15. Now you need to find the equation of the straight line which is parallel to this line. Okay, parallel to this line, and which is such that sum of its intercepts on the axis is 15. So sum of the intercepts, and as I told you that whenever this type of keywords are being used, intercepts, coordinate axis, then I think the intercepting form of a straight line needs to be used. Okay, so at first you have to assume the equation of the required line, and this required line equations should be converted to the intercepting form of the straight line. Okay, so for that you have to write the note. Okay, you have to write the note here. Just write the note, because this straight line should be assumed first, no? Okay, so given line twice x plus thrice y plus 11 equals to 0. Okay, now note the equation. This is not this solution part. This is the note. Just you can write this note on your graph. Equation of the straight line. Equation of straight line parallel to ax plus by plus c equals to 0 is, that means this line, that means equation of the straight line which is parallel to this line is ax plus by plus k equals to 0. This will be the parallel line equation. Okay, that means this line equation will be given just like that, you can see. Okay, so, and the equation of the straight line which is parallel to this line will be like that. Just c, in place of c, this constant part will be changed, but rest of the parts will remain same, because for the parallel property, अगर दो लाइन पैरेलल हो, मैंने क्या बोला था, दोनों का स्लोप्स सेम होगा. ठीक है, अगर इस लाइन का स्लोप 2 है तो रिक्वायर्ड लाइन का स्लोप भी 2 होगा. दैट मीन्स इस लाइन का स्लोप जो होगा, इस लाइन का स्लोप एक ही होगा. स्लोप किसके ऊपर डिपेंड करता है? स्लोप किसके ऊपर डिपेंड करता है? ए और बी का जो वैल्यू है उसके ऊपर डिपेंड करता है. कैसे? देखो यहां पर ये जो गिवन लाइन है, दैट मीन्स ये ax प्लस बी वाई प्लस सी इक्वल्स टू 0 है क्या नहीं? इफ यू कन्वर्ट दिस इक्वेशन, just like that, then this will be the value of m. Am I right? Slope intercept form y equals to mx plus c. Okay, so this will be the slope of this line. Okay, now whenever just you are choosing the parallel line of this parallel line to this line, then I think the slope will be same. That means this parallel line slope will be minus b by a also. Okay, because for two parallel lines slopes must be equal. Okay, so here you can see the slopes value will be dependent on b and a values. If b and a values will be changed, then the slope will be changed. But fortunately, if you have the parallel lines, so for the parallel lines, for two parallel lines, this a and b value will not be changed. A और b का वैल्यू चेंज नहीं होगा. A और b का वैल्यू यहाँ पर completely same होगा for the two particular lines. Okay, so इसलिए a देखो दोनों इक्वेशन में देखो ये दोनों पार्ट सेम है. ax प्लस बी वाई, ax प्लस बी वाई. a और b का वैल्यू यहाँ पर चेंज नहीं हो रहा है. Just constant part, this constant part is changed. C and k. Only this constant part will be changed, but this coefficients parts will not be changed. It will remain same. Okay. So this is the concept. Whenever the parallel line equation needs to be assumed, then you can use this note. Okay. This is the formula actually. This is the formation of the straight line. And another formation of the straight line. Now, it is your given line. This part is not. Now, let equation of straight line parallel to twice x plus thrice y plus 11 equals to 0 is now twice x plus thrice y plus k equals to 0. Am I right? Right? According to this concept, just you can see twice x plus thrice y, twice x plus thrice y is constant. Just in place of element, I have used this plus k. Okay, according to this concept. Now, this is your required line, and if you want to get the perfect line equation, then the value of k will have to be found. Okay, so once you have got the value of k, then the final equation will be surfaced. Okay, the final equation, the final statement, and the final, I think, final destination will be reached. Okay. Now, here for this thing, if you want to find the value of k, then I think some guidelines and some links I think supposed to be given in the question. Just you can observe the question, you can see the question very carefully. Is there any link is given in the question which can be used for finding the values of k here? Sum of the intercepts of the axis on the axis is 15. sum of the intercepts. That means this is your required line, and this required line needs to be converted to the intercepting form of the straight line, and after that I think you will get the intercepts on the axis. If intercepts word use हुआ, then I think you need to convert the equation, any equation, to the intercepting form. Okay, so twice x plus thrice y equals to minus k. That means twice x by minus k and 3y by minus k equals to 1. So that means x minus k by 2 plus y minus k by 3 equals to 1. So these are the intercepts. You can see these are the intercepts, equation number 2. Right? X by a plus y by b equals to 1. Intercepts का sum 15 दिया गया. That means you need to convert. You need to use intercepting form. You are too much bound to use this formation. Without using this formation, you can't proceed to the further step. Okay? Now according to the question. Now you can proceed to the further step. Now according to the question, sum of the intercepts, no? Just like that. Sum of the intercepts is 15. Okay? Now you can see minus k by 2 minus k by 3 equals to 15. So minus k will be common. 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3 equals to 15. It means minus k, 3 plus 2 and this 6 equals to 15. So minus k equals to 18. So that means k equals to minus 18. K equals to minus 18. Now you can use this k equals to minus 18 on this equation number 2. So the required line, or here you can use. Okay, so equation of the required line is, so equation of the required line is, यहाँ पर भी बिठा सकते हो. So equation of required line twice x plus thrice y, k का वैल्यू minus 18. It means, okay, this is the final equation of the straight line. हो गया? very important question. बहुत ही important question है. Find the image of the point. Find the image of the point. ये क्वेश्चन जो है बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट होता है, इस टाइप का क्वेश्चन. फाइंड द इमेज ऑफ द पॉइंट. इमेज मीन्स व्हाट? In physics, I think in optics chapter, I think you will get this image. That means the reflected ray and this these things. And the mirror, that I think this image is being plotted. So find the image of the point minus 8, 12. Find the image of minus 8, 12. Okay, minus 8, 12 with respect to the mirror. With respect to the mirror. With respect to the mirror, 4x plus 7y plus 13. 4x plus 7y plus 13 equals to 0. Okay? So, if you draw the figure, this is the mirror. This is your mirror. Okay? 4x plus 7y plus 13 equals to 0. Now it is your point which is given in the question, minus 8, 12. And the image, I think for getting this image, one ray will be plotted here. And image will be created behind the mirror, just like that. It is your optics concept. Am I right? So this point will be the image point of this part. So this point coordinate needs to be found. Okay? And remember this thing, this incident ray will be the perpendicular on this mirror. It means this ray will be plotted perpendicularly on the mirror. Okay? According to the concept, according to the optics concept, I think you need to know these things. Okay? So this part is perpendicular, but this point is not given and we don't know what is the point here. And remember this thing, this length, that means distance between the object and the mirror, and the distance between the mirror and the image will be same. Okay? इस पॉइंट से यहां तक जो डिस्टेंस होगा, यहां से इमेज का भी सेम डिस्टेंस ही होगा. ये सब ऑप्टिक्स मतलब लाइट का कॉन्सेप्ट है. ठीक है? दैट मीन्स इसका लेंथ और इसका लेंथ सेम होगा. दैट मीन्स दिस पॉइंट इज द मिडल पॉइंट, राइट? दिस पॉइंट इज द मिडल पॉइंट. ठीक है? नाउ अब शुरू करते हैं. गिवन mirror line 4x plus 7y plus 13 equals to 0. Equation number 1. Okay. For that एक छोटा सा नोट लिखो. नोट, equation of line perpendicular on ax plus by plus c. जैसे पैरेलल का एक नोट लिखा था, अब ये परपेंडिकुलर का नोट लिखो. इक्वेशन ऑफ द लाइन परपेंडिकुलर ऑन दिस इज, उसमें तो क्या हुआ था, उसमें चेंज हो गया था, उसमें सेम रह गया था, इसमें चेंज होगा. देखो यहां पर x का जो कोफिशिएंट है वो जाएगा y के साथ, y के साथ जो कोफिशिएंट है वो आ जाएगा x के साथ. दैट मीन्स bx और ay, बीच में क्या साइन है, प्लस साइन, बीच में माइनस साइन आ जाएगा, प्लस के इक्वल टू 0. ये कॉन्सेप्ट है. दैट मीन्स एक लाइन ऐसा दिया जाएगा, इसके साथ अगर परपेंडिकुलर दूसरा लाइन का इक्वेशन तुम्हें चाहिए, देन यू कैन एज्यूम दिस लाइन लाइक दैट, bx माइनस ay प्लस k इक्वल्स टू 0. ओके? ऐसे हम लोग एज्यूम कर सकते हैं. डायरेक्टली यू कैन यूज दिस फॉर्मेशन. सो तो इसके साथ, सो इक्वेशन ऑफ द लाइन परपेंडिकुलर ऑन है, परपेंडिकुलर ऑन किसके ऊपर, 4x प्लस 7y प्लस 13 इक्वल टू 0. इज क्या होगा, कोफिशिएंट्स इंटरचेंज कर दो, 7x और इधर 4y माइनस साइन, बीच में ऑलवेज माइनस साइन मल्टीप्लाई होगा, प्लस के इक्वल्स टू 0. राइट? So that means this line is what? I think this line equation is this, 7x minus 4y plus k. Equation number 2. Since equation 2, so I think you need to find the value of k here. Without getting this value, this k value, I think you will not get the perfect equation of the straight line. So equation 2, passing through minus 8, 12. So if any line is passing through one particular point, then I think in place of x and y, you can use the x coordinate and the y coordinate respectively. In place of x, you can put minus 8, and in place of y, you can put 12 also. Just you can put on the equation 2, you will get the k value. You will get the k value here. So 7 into minus 8 minus 4 into 12 plus k equals to 0. It means 56 minus 48 plus k equals to 0. That means k equals to 104. So from 2 फाइनल इक्वेशन मिल गया मुझे 7x minus 4y plus 104 equals to 0. It is the final equation of this line. Okay. Now, if anyhow this point coordinate will be got, then I think this point coordinate can be found. Okay, so this line, that means this equation and this equation mirror. If you solve these two equations, then I think this point coordinate can be found. So solving 1 and 3, solving 1 and 3, solving 1 and 3, जो नोट मैंने दो लिखा के दिया है वही ये नोट्स ही यहाँ पर इम्पोर्टेंट है. सॉल्व 1 and 3, 4x plus 7y plus 13 equals to 0. इसका नाम दे दो A, B, ये C है. ठीक है, तो 7x minus 4y plus 104 equals to 0. ठीक है, into 4 into 7, no, into 7 into 4. So that means 28x 49y plus 91 equals to 0. 28x minus 16y plus 0. Now minus, this will be cancelled, because this will be plus and this will be minus. 49 plus 16, that means 65y plus 65y, and this one 416 or 91, 5 2 325 minus 325 equals to 0. So that means y equals to 325 by 65. So y equals to 5. Y equals to 5. Now this y value can be put on either. Okay. So from 1. So from 1. So from 1. 4x plus 7y 4x plus 7y plus 13 equals to 0. That means 4x plus 35 plus 13 equals to 0. That means 4x plus 48 equals to 0. That means x equals to minus 16. X equals to minus 12. Minus 12. Okay. So so C point, that means this foot of this perpendicular will be minus 12 comma 5. Minus 12 comma 5. Okay, and I think so far I remember that I had told you that this point, C point, is the middle point of these two. Okay, so let B point is x1 y1. Let us take this point is x1 comma y1. So that means this C point is the middle point of these two. So can I write this line? So x1, this point plus this point by 2 equals to this. Can I write? Because this is the middle point. Similarly, y1 plus 12 by 2 equals to 5. So x1 equals to minus 24 plus 8. That means x1 equals to 16. Okay, and y1 equals to 10 minus 12. That means yn equals to minus 2. So B point will be 16 comma minus 2. So that means this point will be the image point. So image point तो मतलब B है. Image point is 16 comma minus 2. Sorry, 16 comma minus 2. Okay. Sorry, this will be minus 16. Minus 16 comma minus 2. Minus 16 comma minus 2. So this will be the image point of this point minus 8 comma 12. So this type of. Okay, next question. Find the equation of the straight line perpendicular to. Find the equation of the straight line perpendicular to. Find the equation of the straight line. Find the equation of the straight line. Find the equation of the straight line perpendicular to 5x minus twice y minus 8 equals to 0. 5x minus twice y minus 8 equals to 0, which passes through the middle point, which passes through the middle point of 2, 3 and 2, 3 and 4, 5. दो प्रोसेस से हम लोग कर सकते हैं. दोनों प्रोसेस ही हम लोग यहां पर देख लेंगे. ठीक है, देखो गिवन लाइन 5x minus twice y minus 8 equals to 0. So इक्वेशन ऑफ परपेंडिकुलर लाइन क्या होगा? मैंने बोला था कि कोफिशिएंट्स जो है इंटरचेंज हो जाएगा. दैट मीन्स ये माइनस 2 आ जाएगा x के साथ. दैट मीन्स माइनस ट्वाइस x. प्लस 5 है, प्लस 5 चला जाएगा y के साथ, और मिडिल में क्या आएगा? माइनस साइन आएगा. है क्या नहीं? प्लस k इक्वल्स टू 0. इक्वेशन नंबर 1. ठीक है. नाउ मैंने क्या बोला था? नोट कुछ देर पहले नोट लिखा के दिया है मैंने. कोफिशिएंट्स इंटरचेंज कर लो. कोफिशिएंट के साथ जो है प्लस माइनस साइन भी तो इंक्लूडेड है ना. दिस प्लस माइनस साइन शुड बी इंक्लूडेड हियर. ओके, विदाउट दिस प्लस माइनस, विदाउट द साइन, द कोफिशिएंट्स इज इनकम्प्लीट. ओके, so if you are just interchanging the coefficients including these things, just you need to interchange the sign also. Okay, so यहाँ पर देखो ये -2 y के साथ है, वो x के साथ चला जाएगा. दैट मीन्स इधर +5 y के साथ है, +5 चला जाएगा y के साथ. अब मिडिल में माइनस साइन तो मल्टीप्लाई करना है अकॉर्डिंग टू द कॉन्सेप्ट. माइनस में मल्टीप्लाई करते तो +5 क्या हो जाएगा? प्लस माइनस -5 हो जाएगा. ओके, प्लस. नाउ Of this line, I think passing through the middle point of these two, middle point of 2, 3 and 4, 5 is 2 plus 4 by 2, 3 plus 5 by 2. That means 4 plus 2 6, 3, 4. देखो 4 plus 2 6 by 2, that means 3, or इधर 8 by 2 5. So this line 1 passing through 3, 4. So इसमें बिठाओ 3, 4, that means minus 2 into 3 minus 5 into 4 plus k equals to 0. तो क्या क्या बोलो, that means minus 6 minus 20 plus k equals to 0. That means k equals to 26. So equation 1 क्या मिला, minus twice x minus 5y plus 26 equals to 0. तो minus कॉमन ले लो, twice x plus 5y minus 26 equals to 0. So that means this is the final equation of the straight line. Okay? और एक process 2, और एक process है, given line क्या है, 5x minus twice y minus 8 equals to 0. यहां से देखो minus twice y minus 5x plus 8, that means twice y माइनस से पूरा इक्वेशन अगर मल्टीप्लाई करें तो 5x minus 8, that means y equals to 5 by 2 और इधर 8 by 2, that means 4. ये 2 से पूरा इक्वेशन को डिवाइड कर दिया. अब ये फॉर्मेशन क्या है, y equals to mx plus c. So I think here m equals to 5 by 2. ये इस लाइन का स्लोप है. तो परपेंडिकुलर लाइन का क्या स्लोप होगा, उसका रेसिप्रोकल होगा. So slope of the perpendicular line, ऐसे लिखो. So slope of the perpendicular line. So slope of perpendicular line क्या होगा, रेसिप्रोकल ले लो, 2 by 5 हो जाएगा. और यहां पर क्या प्लस साइन है, ऑपोजिट साइन माइनस होगा. सो स्लोप पता है. अब मिडल पॉइंट तो ये है ना. सो इक्वेशन ऑफ the line having slope minus 2 by 5 and passing through 3, 4. मिडल पॉइंट तो पहले ही हम लोगों ने निकाल के रखा है, ये मिडल पॉइंट. ठीक है. दिस इज बस y minus y1 m x minus x1. ये फॉर्मेशन यूज कर सकते हो. दैट मींस m क्या है, minus 2 by 5 x minus x1. अब थोड़ा कैलकुलेशन कर लो. 5y minus 20 minus twice x minus plus x. ठीक है. तो twice x plus 5y minus 26 equals to 0. देखो दोनों का आंसर सेम ही आया, ये और ये. तो दो प्रोसेस है. तो दोनों, both the process are very much useful. Just you can choose either. Okay. So this type of solutions are very important, and the straight line chapter is about to complete, and nothing is left here. Okay. Very less number of things are there. So just you need to, I think you need to remember these two notes, which was which were written while we are solving different type of questions today. Okay, so just you need to remember these two concepts. Okay, so whenever just you want to choose the equation of the straight line, direct straight line equation, perpendicularly or parallelly, whatever it is, just you can choose this type of process. Okay, by using this process you can assume the straight line equations directly. That will be the less time consuming. Okay, so just if you want to solve this by using this I think by solving this M and after that parallel and perpendicular conditions, slopes can be found. That will be the time consuming process. Okay. So I think if you have used this process, then I think time will be saved. Okay, but both the processes are useful. Both the processes are useful. Just you can choose this either any process. Okay, so in this lecture, just that's enough. We have to stop here, and in the next lecture, just we will solve from the straight line chapters the different questions from the straight line chapters. Okay, thank you very much for joining my classes. And if you like my lectures, if you like my videos, then please subscribe, like and share my channel for better experiencing, and so that I think I'll be motivated more and more, and for my inspiration and for my personal interest, just I'm just conveying my gratitude to all my subscribers and all my students for giving me this type of supports. Okay, and thank you very much. Bye and Jai Hind.